welcome back to Oregeon Podcast. So today I'm here with Mr. Wai Ching. He is the world champion in tower running. So Mr. Wai Ching, can you please introduce to us who are you and how you became really famous world champion in tower running?
Okay, so basically my name is Soh Wai Ching, SOHWAICHING. So I'm from Selayang.
Okay.
World champion in the sport because I won the world championship of this tower running competition in Taipei 2024. Right now I'm also the world number one in the sport. And I've been doing tower running for the past 10 years.
Oh, 10 years already.
Since 2017 until now. And I've accomplished 192 competitions.
Okay.
So 8 more to 200. I think this year we'll go through 200. And I won 142 competitions from 192. Yeah, so I'm considered the best in the world right now. At the same time, I broke a few Guinness World Records and many Malaysia Book of Records and breaking records of almost every competition I took part. This year, out of 6, I won 5 already. I won all 6. I got 5 records.
Okay, I see. So actually, but what is the first attracted you to tower running? So instead of traditional running that we already know before.
So basically, I started off as a runner back in 2013. When 2012, actually, I started running like on the road, 5K, 10K, half marathon. Then eventually I changed to tower run because tower run to me it's more challenging.
Challenging, of course.
In a way, we are going upwards. We are against the gravity. Unlike the traditional running, it's just running flat all the way. So to me, it's about not so much challenging in a way. Going upwards is way tougher.
Okay.
And going up the stairs is what we have in Malaysia. We do have a lot of skyscrapers.
Exactly.
So then why not utilize the stairs and train? Eventually we are the best in the world.
Yes.
So that's one of the reasons why I started tower running, because I think running up the stairs is faster than the lift. When I started this, when I was small, young, back in Selayang, I live in a 9th floor apartment.
Oh, yeah?
My apartment got 18th floor. So because it's an old apartment, like a low-cost flat, so the lift is not so fast. Sometimes the lift is going very slow and it stops many floors. So I always enjoy running up the stairs, like 9th floor, and it's faster than the lift. I like that kind of feeling.
Yeah, so it's really based on your real-life experience, yeah?
Yep, correct. So eventually I got into tower run, and now I'm the best in the world.
Amazing. Yeah. So how is training for tower running different from the actual usually running?
Yeah. So the difference is that when it comes to tower run, you have to really train in the stairs.
Okay.
If you don't train the stairs, that means your movement is not as good as you train running on the road. All these will not help much in tower run if you don't train in the stairs. So that is the number one difference. If you want to be good in the tower run, you have to train in the stairs.
Okay, so we already know right now is that actually tower running is quite hard. But for you, which part of the race is the hardest one? Yeah, like physically or maybe mentally?
Good question. So for me, always I would say the hardest part is the third quarter of the race, like 70% before you reach 100%. So for example, 100th floor. When you reach about 70th floor, that's where the challenges comes in. You are tired, you are fatigued, and your legs are so heavy, and you still try to tell yourself that you can still go on. Just 10 more floor, 5 more floor. Eventually you push until the very end. So that is the hardest part in the tower run, both physically and mentally.
Okay, so when you go into a tower running event, what goes through your mind during the climb when it gets really hard, really tough? What is your mind?
So I would say during all the competitions, during the climb, I always think about my fellow supporters, my sponsors, my friends and my family, my baby boy right now, my wife. So I think of all their support. Without them, I won't be here.
Yes.
Without them, I won't be the world champion and the world number one. So it takes a village to build a world champion.
Yes.
So I always think of their support.
So it's really, really long journey.
Yep. Took me 10 years to be right
Okay.
now. Yep.
So do you have a specific race strategy, like what you did before the race?
So there are a few methods. Usually before every competition, I will look at the videos of the stairs,
okay.
so that I know exactly how's the stairs like. Because every buildings, every towers, the stairs are different. So you have to understand what are the stairs you're going to run, how many turns are there, and how many steps, turning anti-clockwise, clockwise, all the details you must know firsthand. Then only you can perform at your best.
Okay.
Yeah, so a lot of research as well. You have the data, how many number of steps you need to know, and what are the pace you want to go, so that you can maintain very hard pace all the way to the end and push the end. We don't sprint from the start, because if you sprint, then you might
easily get tired, right?
Yes, eventually after halfway. So I'll always focus on knowing the stairs details, so I know where to push, when to push.
Okay, so actually it's really long research before you go to the evening.
Yeah, correct. Every competition, I actually wrote down all the details of the stairs.
Okay. So do you have like most memorable race so far?
Good question. So the most memorable race for me will be the Empire State Building in New York. So
in New York,
where the King Kong climb up, the Spider-Man rests at the top. So I ran up the stairs at the New York. That is the world's most famous building. It's called the Empire State Building. So, and it's our iconic competition because they started in 1976 until now without a stop. So 1978, I think. So many years already, like 47th edition coming. So I won 3 times in a row. I'm also the first Asian winner for the competition.
Oh, so how does it feels like, Mr. Wai Ching, to feel like you're finally winning to that tower that really famous?
So for me, it's like you would not forget that moment when you cross the finishing line and you know you win the race, and your news are everywhere around the world because it's an iconic event and it's New York City. That makes a lot of difference. After I won the competition, I actually more confident in the way that I'm more worthy. Basically, this is my time. So time for me to keep on shining for the upcoming years.
Yes, exactly. That's really cool actually, Mr. Wai Ching. So maybe do you have any advice to beginners to want to start to do tower running? Yes, maybe you can tell them.
So there are a few advice that I want to share. First thing first will be train in the stairs, like climb stairs more often. Climbing stairs won't hurt your knees, that's number one thing. People always think climbing up the stairs hurt their knees, but it's actually not true. So we only climb up the stairs, we take the lift down. We don't run down the stairs. Okay? So we only climb up, and for all the beginners or the amateur who want to try tower running sport, I'll always advise them to walk up the stairs at the public transport, when they take the public transport, when they live in the apartment, let's say 10th floor, 15th floor, they can choose to climb the stairs up once in a while, you know, get the muscles used to that movement. Eventually they can climb faster. That's all takes practices. You cannot just come into the sport and you are the best. No. It takes me some time, you know, to train. I'm climbing 400 floors every day to be who I am today. So it takes time, and the advice is don't run up the stairs.
Don't run up the
stairs.
stairs.
Just walk up the stairs 2 steps at one time if you can, all the way 2 steps at one time. If not, mix with 1 step at a time. So basically the first flight you go 2 steps at one time. The second flight you go 1 step at a time, like a recovery. And then the third tips will be always have enough rest between your session. Make sure you are fully recovered, then you train. Don't keep on doing it all the time. I'm not recommended people to train only on the weekend. Then Monday to Friday they don't train. So that
it's useless, right?
Yeah, that's also not good, because that's what we call a weekend warrior. Another thing is that hydration is very important, because walking up the stairs you sweat a lot. So you really need to drink enough water to make sure you are hydrated, because hydration is quite important when it comes to tower run.
Okay, then let's say we have practiced a lot, but how to gain more stamina to keep climbing the stairs?
Good question. So
it's really hard, right?
Actually not so hard.
Not so hard,
After you climb a lot of stairs, let's say 20 floor, you can do 5 times non-stop. Then now I would introduce you the interval training.
What's that?
Interval means that we want you to go very fast. Like you run up 5 floor, then you rest 1 minute. Then you run up 5 floor, then you rest 1 minute. Repeat for 4 times, then you rest 5 minutes. Then you do it again. 5. We need to train your speed.
Okay.
Because previously I suggest you to just climb non-stop first. Make sure you can do double step all the way for the 20th floor for 5 times with a rest maybe 1 to 2 minutes coming down by the lift. After you get through that, then you can introduce interval training to build your power so you can run faster.
Okay, understood. Really understood. Maybe I will try, but
Yeah, sure, you
maybe
must
not.
try.
Maybe not tomorrow.
Yeah, you should
Okay.
try. Yep.
For the next event or maybe your next goal, can you tell us?
Yeah. So my next competition will be on the 19th of April at this Lotte Tower in Seoul, Korea, and followed by the Taipei 101 happening on the 9th May. But of course in Malaysia, I do have 2 competitions coming up next. 11th April at the Face Suites Hotel and the 3rd May in Kuantan 188, the Oregeon Tower Run.
Tower Run. Okay, I see.
Of course, more and more tower runs coming up next in Malaysia.
Yes, sure, of course. So, any message for maybe for the crowd and then maybe for the future tower runners, especially in Malaysia, maybe?
Yeah. So basically in Malaysia, we must use what we have, which are all the skyscrapers that we have access. You know, your friend's condo, your own condos, apartment stairs. Train at it. Because you know Malaysia weather is so hot, sometimes rain, and you want to go out for a run, you cannot run because of the rain. So use the stairs and it's
Use
free.
the stairs.
all
Claim the
time.
stairs,
Yeah,
right?
and it's very safe. I've been doing tower running for the past 10 years. There's no injuries at all.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because only going up, take the lift down.
Yeah.
So no impact.
Actually, that's simple, yeah?
As simple as that, you don't even need a shoe. I climb barefoot.
Okay.
So you don't even need to buy a running
Expensive
shoe.
shoes,
Yeah, expensive
yeah.
shoe, carbon plated shoe, no need. So just climb up the stairs. And the good thing about stairs is that you don't need to have a coach to teach you how to climb stairs. Everybody knows how to climb stairs.
Everybody knows.
So it is easy for everyone from any age to do this. There's no reason. We have as old as 78 years old blind guy come to MBPJ and climb. Just last week. And then we have as young as 4 years old climb 25 floor 4 times in MBPJ.
So it's actually every age can do
4
it.
to
Yeah.
78 you can do it.
Yeah.
Even in US there's someone who was 85 years old who's still climbing stairs.
Okay.
Yeah, it's my friend.
Okay,
So
okay.
basically, it's the best sport in the world.
Okay, that's it, guys. Discussions about I'm here with Mr. Soh Wai Ching as World Champion Tower Running. So upcoming events gonna be soon, yeah.
Yep.
And we will be having Mr. Soh Wai Ching as well. So stay tuned for another episode from Oregeon Podcast. See you.
See you.
Bye.